Welcome to Know Your Money, where we will explore our relationship with money and how the psychology of it impacts our financial decisions, as everyone thinks about money differently. In our podcast, we'll be presenting a variety of financial topics in an easy-to-understand way, which we hope will assist you with managing your money. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Know Your Money. Craig, Warren, how are you today?
I'm good. Bron, you and Warren, how are you?
I'm well. Bronwyn, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Good to see you guys.
Loving the series.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where are we now today, Warren? Another pizza slice?
I believe, what did we do? We did fun and recreation last time, was it?
Yep, and today's
this one
physical
is?
environments.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Yeah, well, let's hear more about it, please.
Before we get into it, I just wanted to ask if anyone is watching this on YouTube, if you could subscribe to our channel, that really would be awesome, just so that we can add more stuff. And if you have any comments or content that you want us, please feel free to bring it in. Like, the whole reason we're doing this podcast is for you as the audience, and we just want to make you enjoy it more, I guess.
It's a little bit for us as well, because we enjoy it.
Well.
Yeah, we absolutely.
And share it with your friends and family.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, we are learning by it.
Yeah. So today is physical environments, and by that we mean it's like where you live, what you kind of purchase, how things are around you. And I think the important thing with that one is sometimes people may feel like, oh, I need to be in a better home because of this, and I need to have a better car because of that. And I think stopping and checking those reasonings behind it is so important, and sometimes not buying that bigger house and just waiting for a second so that you can have more money to go and do the fun and recreation, to, I don't know, be with your family and friends. Those are good things to check. Is that making sense?
Because I think I've learned over the years that less is more, actually. And you create all this clutter in your life. And just think of your clothes cupboard, how much stuff is in that cupboard. And there was a TV program I saw, there was a Japanese lady who
the
helped.
Japanese, again, you see, they're in the series.
They're wise people.
Good people.
And she said, take the clothes that you don't wear. And if they take your shirt out, if that doesn't make you happy, you say you acknowledge the shirt doesn't make you happy, you fold it up and you say thank you to that shirt for being with you for all these years. And you pass it on and you give it away to charity. And that's, so you can, less is more in those areas. And also you can declutter your house as well with lots of stuff that you don't really need, as you say, and you think, well, I should get this bigger house down in a better neighborhood. I think if you're physically safe where you are and you're happy with where you are, a house with 4 bedrooms, I mean, there's not much difference with houses, to be honest. There are some really impoverished areas, and that's a different story. But I think that in a lot of times, less is more. And
also decluttering is making room for positive stuff in your space. So from like a manifesting perspective, when you have clutter, you're not allowing any newness or positivity. Even like we've spoken, Craig, about clients, sometimes when they're leaving, like, it is sometimes hard, but to let that client go with love, you open up and bring in room for people that align with you and resonate with you. So I think, your physical environment and even just having a handle on anything that you're doing, like segmentation or things like that, makes such a difference.
I'd also say, I'm a big believer, if it's not broke, don't fix it, don't buy a new one.
Yeah.
Right. So many people will go through life thinking that if I get the new iPhone 15, it'll make me happier. If I get this, if I get that. So if we even put it down to a financial thing, because I'm a bit of a Scrooge when it comes to money, but there's a reason behind it. It's not just that I hate spending money. It's that I don't want to put financial pressure on myself because I'm searching for something that I think will bring me happiness.
Yeah.
Where, I love where I live now. I love my house. It still needs work. But I love it. I'm not going to go and buy a new house just because I think it's going to make me happy. I'm not going to buy a new car because I think it's going to make me happy.
You did buy this house and you have improved this physical environment and it's been really hard.
And
but
fun.
the beauty of that is you get to wake up in this kitchen that you've built, and just by improving that physical environment and making it your own is going to allow you to shine and be better in all those other areas. So sometimes that's good.
100%. If you feel good about where you live and you feel good about your home, I mean, I know it sounds silly, but some of my parents have some wealthy friends that live in a massive house, and I go in there and I'm just like, it's just a bit cold, you know? Like Kirsten and me often say, like, it's enormous, but we wouldn't want to live there.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like a home.
And you see those programs when they've got these little trailers that they jazz up and they make it into beautiful little homes or whatever.
Yeah.
And you think they're really beautifully done, and they're tiny little, they got everything there. Yeah. Shower, bathroom, everything.
Yeah. Little kitchen, cooker,
place for your dogs, bed, everything.
You know, I saw those and I thought, if I was 18, I would probably do something like that.
Yeah,
and just go on the road for a year or two. That'd be fun.
Great fun.
And then you'll save up to buy that house. And I think, like, if you can sit and think about 3 things that you really are grateful for around in your physical environment, it can help you appreciate what you have now and not need to go and do something that can go towards another area of your life.
Like you say, you buy a brand new iPhone, whatever, 15, or you're going to buy a new car.
Yeah.
It's only a nice new car for about 2 weeks, and it's just another car.
Then it's just another car,
It's just incredible how that
I keep saying it to Kirst, and I believe that once your basic needs are met, and you're happy with those, the way you've met them, so we're talking housing, food, safety, that. So once they're met, the rest is fluff.
Exactly.
And if the fluff matters to you, fine, good for you. But you need a job that can pay for the fluff then.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And also just that the fluff mustn't be impacting the other areas. So if that big house is what you want, that's fine. But is your retirement in check?
Yes.
Are you spending time with your family?
Are you spending time with your family?
Or are you working 24/7?
Exactly. Do you have medical aid? Are you doing all of those things? Like, I think you can.
Is the stress of working so much affecting your health?
Yeah.
There's so many things.
Exactly.
Think of that wheel in total and not just
I love this
area.
series. I love the idea of the balance. Finding balances, I remember the term in chemistry, I think I've mentioned it on the podcast before, but dynamic equilibrium, where everyone thinks equilibrium is everything settles in its place eventually. But the idea of dynamic is outside factors affect that equilibrium.
Yeah.
So even though today I might feel nice and balanced, in a year's time, the political situation in South Africa, my financial situation, whatever it may be, the world economy may have changed and the balance goes out again. Well, then I need to go back to the wheel and figure out where I can find more balance.
Yeah.
I mean, I will load it onto our website, but there was a talk that I did about you can make money in 2 different areas, and then there's 5 sort of waves of spending.
Yeah.
And it's inevitable to spend. Often we say you want to stop Kirst from spending.
No.
You actually don't. You want to let her spend in those other areas to find that dynamic equilibrium.
I just wanted to spend responsibly.
Yeah, so it's balancing those different things, and I think it will happen.
But your physical environment and your happiness in that environment is a massive factor in how you're going to enjoy your life.
And would you consider environment also where you work?
Oh, absolutely.
Because you spend so much time there.
100%.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Bron, thanks
check
for
it,
that.
I guess.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Guys,
Bron,
have a lovely week. Until the next one.
Till the next one.
Bye.
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 Thank you for listening. If you have enjoyed this podcast, would like to subscribe, please visit our website, www.growthfp.co.za. The information we have provided in this podcast is our personal opinion. For more detailed information, please discuss your financial situation with a financial planner.